Orange, green. Get closer. Let me now tell you about what is happening in the depth, there, in the primary region, which is a common factor among the creatures of this region. Everyone, without exception, is looking for a source of energy for growth and inflation. Each level has certain limits that could be reached. For me, as a Kooni, I must obtain the energy for the first color to appear, and it passes through several layers depending on the type of Kooni. It may reach 4 layers for one color until the color is completed. Then you are ready for the second color, which means moving from Kooni to Soodi and then to Yoddi. The primary role of the birth moments, which must be caught, is that they contain certain particles of the same type as parents' clouds, which are the guides that give specific paths, which the Kooni follow to reach the sources of feeding. These moments in result make Kooni able to gain color, which gives a position and presence among other creatures on the one hand. On the other hand, this makes the rest of the creatures distinguish and draw close to creating alliances, which may be useful, and obtain sources of feeding with the least possible effort. Thus, growth and inflation come faster. Here, the price could be a dependency on a particular clan. First, to get the moments of birth, you have to find a shelter to stay in. The closer it is to the shining tower, the better for you, as more creatures, particles, and moments move close to it. And therefore, it will be faster and easier to track the birth moments, that you can easily note, since these moments are from the same type of you. The farther you move away from the shining tower, the closer you are to the no-return zone, which is considered a great danger that threatens you, and may pull you at any moment if you lose your balance. Losing balance does not mean what is known on Earth as falling to the ground or losing consciousness. Actually, we do not have cells, brains, and hearts like you, which could be affected by certain causes that make you lose balance, get sick, or disappear. Sorry, I mean die. We also do not have eyes or ears, not even feet or hands like you. On our planet, for any creature, losing balance means that the harmony between colors is gained, and its vibrations are disturbed. Any defect means a loss of balance, which is sensed by the no-return zone, which pulls the creature, causing the end of its life cycle, or its existence, in a very painful way. You may wonder, how is it painful when we do not have cells, organs, or nerves? No, we do not have them as you know, but we can feel the pain through vibrations. You have to imagine that every cell of your body has a line that crosses your whole body. When you die, it is pulled from you through your conscious and feeling, pulled slowly from its place outward. What happens through disappearance is similar in principle, but it is many times stronger, to the point that we feel it if the creature has intense vibrations, which makes us tired for many days after that. So, until this limit, you must get the birth moments to reach out feeding, and therefore gain color and turn into Soodi. This transition may take 500 years if you are lucky. If you are one of the luckiest, the first color will be in 4 layers instead of 3. Which means that you are one of the successful in obtaining strong and high-quality feeding. But during these 500 years, what will happen to you when you are without shape or color? How will you be treated by the rest of the creatures? What is your relationship with the Shining Tower? And the most important issue is the bond. How will you deal with it? It is really funny that I thought at first that bond was the only source of feeding connected with the Shining Tower. But later I discovered, after observing the Shining Tower, that the Shining Tower is very generous and allows everyone, without exception, to approach it and get one of the energy lines. To be fair, our stupidity, whether mine or that of those with me from the Kooni, prevented us from even thinking of approaching and knowing the truth. Based on it, we lived for many years, believing in the exclusiveness of approaching the Shining Tower, only for Bon, Soodi, and Yoddi, where we underestimated our self-esteem. After thinking a little, you realize that any Yoddi or Soodi in the beginning was a Kooni, and any Bon were ordinary particles. That simple. In the end, you have the tools that make you become what you want. But what you want depends entirely on what you realize, for us, and on what you see, hear, and experience until you reach the realization, as in your case. The realization here is for the same purpose, to achieve your interest, for us, in growth and inflation, then moving to higher levels in the regions, as well as obtaining great and dangerous missions in this great space. For you, human, it is to live and enjoy the beauty of Earth in a way that does not harm others, and does not make you a source of dark energy for those around you. Do you see how the Earth characterizes everything for you? It clearly gives you a special pleasure in reaching the results of things. You have the 5 senses to reach perception and understand. While we reach perception by inputs with no pleasure or any small part of your feelings. And this is a big difference between us. I see it as honoring, Lucky human.